Hi, how are you? We are Bwindi Impenetrable National Forest. Yes. We came yesterday. The journey was an exciting one and a really long journey. We left Kampala like at 11 a.m. Yes. And then we reached this side at 10 p.m. You guys, like, sitting for such a long period of time. It wasn't easy. But yes, we made it. We reached to a very delicious and, a very nice meal. And after that, we had to set up tents like the one I'm in. It was a hassle because some of us have never actually pitched up tents. Yes, so all these connections, they are not like automatic, they are manual. These things that you're seeing, you even see we have sticks that we use to improvise. For example, my tent got broken in the process, but yeah, I had to, be a scientist at that time and innovate and see how I can make the tent a success.
Just pitching up the tents, then this top cover acts like the roof. Then you just pull it apart with pegs to make sure that rain won't enter inside.
So we are in the tent, we slept in the tent, and then in the night, oh my God, we showered really cold water. I think there is a river around here, so the water is straight from that side. Yes, it was so cold and we were showering in the open, in the forest, using basins. Some of our friends have never used basins, so they were asking us, how do you use a basin to shower?
Just came from my shower. Yesterday we fixed up all our tents. We had a first good night after a good meal, and now I'm looking forward to the next few days.
We've just woken up and it's beautiful. The birds are singing, the view is spectacular, and we can't wait to explore this place.
The reality is, Bwindi is 321 square kilometers. Very small area, as you heard earlier, in a sea of people, surrounded all around.
The aim of the World Heritage Volunteers Campaign started last year in 2018, and the purpose is to increase awareness on the importance of World Heritage, provide empowerment, and reinforce youth's involvement at both local and global level in the implementation of the 1972 Convention concerning the protection of the world cultural and natural heritage.
One of the purposes of Faraja or UNESCO or these partners bringing us here together is to try build our capacity to learn to respect the environment.
A natural environment that can only be found in such a place. Now, if we destroy it, like people who want to do lumbering, destroy the forests, poach the wonderful animals, and then of course you would not have the gorillas here, you are destroying something beautiful, something God has given to us, and our future generation will have nothing.
You may find there's only one gorilla for about 10 million people in this world. Now, we shall have made big mistakes. Your children's children may never live to see. The land size does not increase. Our population is rapidly increasing. Tomorrow we are really heading to a doom unless we change a number of our ways of thinking.
Whatever business you're doing, as you think about the money, also think about the environment, because we have to keep a safe home for those who are to come 100 years after us.
These World Heritage sites are a source of income to the communities, to the country, and this has helped me to understand that even us, the young generation, we need to make sure that we are involved in the protection of these World Heritage sites.
We are here, we've just been doing site clearing that side. We came from the main entrance, then we cleared around the bushes, and where we are now, it is the route that separates, though it is not actually the border, but 2 kilometers from here, that side is Congo, and then here is where we maintain Uganda.
The status changed from forest reserve, people used to having free access and what have you. Now when national parks came with its rules, there must be organization, there must be a way to access certain things and what have you. That one caused us problems here with the local communities. They even burned the forest. You look for people to go and fight fire, nobody is there. But now they are getting money out of tourism. 20% of tourism revenue out of gate collections should also be given to the communities. This year we gave out, I think 4 billion Ugandan shillings, I don't know how many dollars that is, for Bwindi.
I've learned a lot about nature, I've learned a lot about conservation, and I've learned a lot about the green economy. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but now I've learned that if you want to do your entrepreneurship, you have to do it in a sustainable way. You need to figure out a way how you're going to do your entrepreneurship and make money, have a social impact, but also, most importantly, conserve the environment.
Some of the tourists that come to tour the tombs. So we are looking at having a business where we sell cultural stuff from Buganda, like their attires, the kanzus, the gomeses.
We also initiated the idea of starting a cheap accommodation. We are going to start a backpackers and a campsite within the Rwenzori Mountains National Park areas.
I've come to know that these people have a problem of like finding food. So basically we decided to set up a food court which could also act like a craft shop.
The biggest challenge that tourism faces here in Bwindi is the challenge of poor road infrastructure.
My major challenge in community conservation is human-wildlife conflicts.
Poaching, wildlife trafficking.
What we are going to do today is general cleaning, because cleaning is part of conservation, it is part of what we do. And it is part, what we are going to do is part of our corporate social responsibility, one as Bwindi National Park, two as our stakeholders.
Collected the plastics, the caveras and everything. It helped me to learn how to interact with communities and different other people for the best of the communities.
If you look at what has been collected, then you want to ask yourself, if it was not collected, what would happen? It is actually a very big threat, and we hope that going forward maybe we shall have a more structured approach such that we don't get to having a lot of garbage as it there just living with us. It should be somewhere.
Green jobs and green talent is what we need to aim at building. Whatever business you do, I think we need to move away from just depleting the environment to try and preserve the environment, because there are advantages to it.
This experience has taught me a lot of new things. It's taught me that not you can be business-minded without thinking you're business-minded. You can bring all of your passions into business, and you can use every skill you have for a better sustainable future for yourself.
I'm planning to set up a project of rabbit farming.
For like my third year project, I did a wireless charger, and it could charge a separation distance of 2 centimeters.
It's to start a rehab. Rehab means leadership and entrepreneurship.
So my project is poultry farming, particularly in chicken, broilers and broilers.
I want to start a tourism agency where people can come and visit South Africa.
I have an online marketing agency. Basically, all have phones, we have social media, but we don't know how to use them for business.
And my idea is to start a bank, not just any bank, an online bank. It will run on the cloud. What it will do is to provide a platform for peer-to-peer lending, crowdfunding and all that. And
I like in the medical field. So I have a 1-year idea where I started up a clinic with 1 admission bed, and I'm hopeful if I can develop this, it can help many people.
I was thinking of having a music school, teaching people how to play instruments. I play the piano.
Don't just do for just. Once you choose to do something, plan it, know your competences, know what you're good in, before you even look for money, invest your time and energy. Because you yourself is the first heritage we are talking about. You are the first resource. Because there is no way You write a 5-year strategic or business plan for a company when you don't have a plan for yourself as an individual. There is no way you will lead an organization or a business if you don't provide leadership to yourself. A lot of what we do in the field is like 20 or 30% of what we studied at the universities or any other schools. The rest are life skills. Who needs a first-class degree? What people need are outcomes. Readers are leaders, and leaders are readers. The youth are spending a lot of time on social media. Social media is not the problem. The problem is what you do on social media.
Don't look at the money to start. Look at your expertise and look at your passion and your commitment. The biggest resource none of you is mentioning is time. How much time are you putting in and how much are you really going to give it your best?
So that means every new day is an opportunity for you to change, make a change. It doesn't matter how yesterday was, and most of the times we are discouraged, we applied, we were rejected. For me, I'm always saying, for any rejection that I've gotten, it's not in line with my purpose.
So most of them do beekeeping, but they lack the market access to sell the honey they produce. So I try to combine them under one honey brand of all the nature parks.
Starting in my hood in Kamoja to make a club who recycles plastic into houses, into other things. So the whole community is establishing something out of plastic.
It has really been my dream to do piggery, but I don't know where to start from.
This is what they mean by intercultural dialogue, learning to live together. So there is everything good about anybody here. Nobody is worthless, nobody is useless. So this is the place we all tap potentials. You know, we come together in a camp to learn, to build our skills, to get knowledge.
For you to be a man, you have to be circumcised, what we call embalm.
Ladies are dressed in gomases like she's dressed. So you greet the gentleman in this manner. Yes.
It has been really a nice experience. I have learned a lot. I've made a lot of friends across Africa, from Kenya, from the Gambia, from South Africa.
For me personally, it has been the first time to come, so I did not imagine having spent 10 days in the forest before, but it has happened.
You are carrying your bottles. After the water, next one.
I have learnt a lot of new species of trees that I didn't know, the different species of trees in the forest. The forest walking was really nice. The waterfalls, oh my goodness, swimming in them was incredible.
It is part and parcel of your responsibility to conserve the environment, to conserve nature for its universal value.
It belongs to you, it belongs to me, it belongs to our future generations.
Hey!